brought crowds to their feet at the Merry Monarch Hula Festival. Tonight, the hula world mourns the death of Kumu Hula O'Brien Eselu. The 56-year-old Eselu died in his sleep overnight at his family home in Halava. He has been battling diabetes for nearly 2 decades and had gone home in recent weeks after spending 6 weeks in the hospital. He's remembered tonight as a talented Kumu Hula, devoted to hula and to his dancers. Kumu Hula O'Brien Eselu and the men of Kekai o Kahiki as they swept the Kane division at the 2009 Merry Monarch Festival. La'akea Perry has danced for Eselu for more than 2 decades.
He's a very funny person. He enjoys life. He really has a love for life, and he's also a very creative person, and that is sort of what everybody has saw in his hula.
O'Brien Eselu got his start in hula with 2 men who influenced many in the hula world, Daryl Lupenui and Thaddeus Wilson. Daryl and Thaddeus were the big boys who danced comic hula, and O'Brien described himself as the tag-along. As they got more serious into hula, O'Brien would teach hula basics, and then one evening Thaddeus and his mother asked if he would take the boys to the Merry Monarch. He did. In 1979, the underdogs ended up taking first place.
It was scary the first time. But they say the first time is always the best fight. You always remember. And that's true. I'll never forget the first time.
That was just his beginning in hula, but over the decades, he has been a big influence in the Kane hula. Wahine as well. Tracy Lopez was Eselu's Miss Aloha Hula. She now has her own halau.
O'Brien is the person who gave me the love, the experiences, the scoldings, the everything I needed to know about hula. And I got the most correction from him. And I got the most love too.
As for the future of Kekai o Kahiki, Eselu had planned for Perry to take the halau to Merry Monarch next year.
He's been preparing me for this day since I first started dancing, actually. He started to train me without me even knowing that I was being taught.
That training, the dancers say, has intensified in the last 2 years, and they know O'Brien will be with them every step of their lives. O'Brien Eselu is survived by 2 brothers and a sister, and so many dancers, friends, and relatives who loved him dearly. Services have not been decided on yet. Now, we've created a spot on our Facebook page for people to leave their remembrances. Check out facebook.com/KITV4 to hear from those who learned from O'Brien and grew up with him.